Hey everybody, it's Gypsy. Please excuse the traffic. I live on a state route. So today is Thursday, May 23rd. I'm going to do my gardening updates today because my son and daughter-in-law are coming in tonight for a few days, and I'm going to be very busy. So what I did here with my fairy garden was, if you guys remember, I cut up some plastic laundry baskets from Dollar Tree, and I used them to put around my strawberries to prop them up and keep the berries off the ground. Well, of course, I had pieces parts left. I decided to do a little fence along my fairy garden just to make it look cute. Let me back up a little bit here. Oops, it's not backing up, is it? There we go. So yeah, just did this around here. But I'm having a thought that something like this might keep the chickens out of stuff. There's my flag is fluttering away, but it says America Beautiful. My son and daughter-in-law put in these coreopsis here and Shasta daisies back there. They're coming up. So all these are about to bloom soon. But between the slugs, which I've already put some sluggo down there, the Shasta daisies really take a beating. You know, the chickens like to eat them. I was thinking, I heard, like, if you put plastic forks and stuff around your garden, it keeps the chickens out. Well, why wouldn't that? So I might put those around the Shasta daisies, the coreopsis, to keep those safe. So anyways, I'm going to show you guys what I did over here. I apologize for this traffic. I put together, when I was, vending last weekend, the vendor across from me had a vintage stepladder, which I didn't consider vintage because, well, these are popular when I was young. Everybody had them. And I bought it. It was really cheap. I was going to paint it, but I was like, oh no, keep it natural. So I'm going to do a clear coat on it. But I took my antique watering can that I painted turquoise, and I put some pink and white flax and some creeping jennies in there. And then I took some violas, I guess these are violas, that I had, and put some in little pots and put them on the step ladders, on the rungs. As you can see, I need to trim the English ivy because it's about ready to crawl into the grass. So anyways, I'm also thinking the same thing over here because, for like a plastic thing, maybe get one of those fences, I don't know. But where you could see over there, the hostas are coming up. So I need to protect the chickens. Just love the hostas. And I am planting various things in here to try to keep them safe. Such as, all right, over there, I planted some nasturtium. There are actually 3 or 4 plants there. Only 2 are coming up. Over here I planted 3 or 4. Only 1 is coming up. I don't know why, but I did black and I did the orange. So one of the varieties either comes up later or those seeds weren't all that great. So I know chickens don't like that. It is kind of peppery. So I'm hoping it keeps them away. So also, you guys, I planted flax and forget-me-nots in here, which I know the chickens will eat. But I did that a while ago, and I just don't see anything coming up. And we had a storm last night. That's where there's all the leaves and everything. So I don't know why my nasturtium. It's got to be one variety. Maybe the seeds were just bad or something. They shouldn't be. So over here on this side, a 9 bush. Look how good it's doing. 9 bark is called. Again, my peppermint is spreading all over, which will keep the chickens out of here. Now there was last year a hosta on the side, but it's totally gone. I don't see it coming up anywhere. That's why I planted spearmint stuff over here, keep that one safe, but I don't see it. But anyways, the daylilies are doing great. They've taken very well. Over here, same thing. I planted 3, and there's only 1 nasturtium coming up over here. I had 3 here, there's only 2. This one has none coming up. I don't understand why. I'm going to get some lavender bushes, the lavender plants, and plant some along here, because nobody likes lavender, so they'll stay out. My chives are just looking so beautiful with their flowers. Aren't they gorgeous? And let's see, yeah, there's another daylily, just doing really, really good. So I don't know. It looks like, well, we had hostas on in this bed, and I am just not seeing any coming up. So it might be we just have them in the front. So I'm going to take you guys to the backyard. One moment. Okay, so this is the basket of pansies I did. Well, it's one of the first things I did. Well, my creeping Jenny is just going crazy, growing all over the place. So I took some and I just added it here with these pansies. I think it looks cute. And down here, as you can see, Johnny jump ups are doing good. They're coming up. They have not bloomed yet. And it's not because of the sun, because these grow in the shade too. In fact, several years ago, I lived in a century home right around the corner from here. And I had planted some Johnny jump ups in a pot and put it on my porch railing. The next year, I had Johnny jump ups coming up through the cracks in the cement steps on the porch. It was really cool. So they do bloom. Hopefully that'll bloom soon. Let's see. My violas, oh my gosh, you know, the ones I told you guys I fell in love with and just had to bring them home. They're amazing. I mean, they just keep filling out, and I just think they're so beautiful. I mean, look at those. They're gorgeous. Let me get you a closer view. Aren't those beautiful? And, you know, as they mature, they change. They were white with a very pale lavender border. Well, as it's gotten older, it has gotten like yellow, and the trim has become more deep yellow. Okay, so hang on, I'll take you to another section. So as you can see here, these are my morning glories and moonflowers, and they finally did come up after I protected them. They're doing really well. Pretty soon they'll be vining up the trellis. The pot on the other side, it's doing great too, but the weird thing is, well, some of my moonflowers just don't look good, but it's like only 1 moonflower on this side. But that's okay. Okay, this is the planter I remember telling you guys about, where I had my chamomile. Well, you could see a little bit. Can you? I don't know, through the netting. There's still a little bit of chamomile in here, but I had put my chamomile seedlings in here in like twice. I mean, the chipmunks just kept getting into this this planter. So on the same day I planted nasturtiums around the house, I put some in here, and look how good they're doing here. I don't know, it's got to be location, soil, sun, you know, who knows, but they're coming up great here. And I can see I have 2 different varieties by the colors and shapes of leaves. So I think, yeah, that's it for today, this week. I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful.